Salutations, Scuba Believer. Do you have a dream of becoming an entrepreneur, but don't know where to start or even what to do? Where can I gather information quickly about what's in my zone of genius? Don't worry, Scuba Believers. I got you covered. Go to tuepodcast.net/AI prompt and check out an amazing set of AI prompts that will give you ideas, information, and articles to help you get across that start line. Once again, go to tuepodcast.net/AI prompt to get you started now. Good luck, Scuba Believer. Welcome to the Undiscovered Entrepreneur, the podcast where brand new entrepreneurs come to life and could quite possibly be discovered. Join me, DJ Scoob, and the rest of the Scuba Believers as we help these new businesses become a reality. And now, away we go! We now join DJ Scoob in the coaching of Jennifer Olson, already in progress.
Healthcare to business owners, and the nonprofit that I'm partnered with, the mission is to disrupt the health insurance industry. So, as you're, I'm sure, familiar with, many business owners want to offer something great like this, but they don't think they can afford it. They think it's going to break the bank. I just talked with a business owner who said, we're about 2 years out. I said, not a problem. I'll explain it for you and your family, and then you at least have the information for your employees when it comes time to that. And at the end of the conversation, he said, we'll start in December, because he saw that he doesn't have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars to cover a handful of employees. So that's one of the things, one of the ways that I'm able to help business owners when they're ready to either, retain their top talent and become more competitive to attract that talent. Hey, what if we can offer healthcare and they can decide how much they want to contribute towards that? Like I said, it's a disruption to the health insurance industry. So it's meant for business owners and for entrepreneurs. And then with entrepreneurs, oftentimes that's one of the things that people are holding on to when they have a 9 to 5. I can't give up my 9 to 5 because my family's going to not have healthcare. I don't know any other solution that I can afford. Well, that kind of keeps those golden shackles on you and you go longer than you need to. Well, what if you could cover your family for half the cost, but you're not like sacrificing the care? So I just become that solution for entrepreneurs to actually know that they can let go of their 9 to 5 because there is a solution that they may not have heard about previously. So those are my ideal clients, are small business owners kind of on the brink of, hey, how do we become more competitive? And then entrepreneurs who maybe are paying $1,200, $1,800, $1,900 for a family of 5. They're in their 40s. They can come to us and pay $600 a month. It really does lower the cost quite a bit. And it's comprehensive. So they're not giving up care for something that's cheap. They're just, hey, I'm a part of this group of entrepreneurs and business owners and I can get it. So that's what I do.
That's amazing. And I'm glad you're doing that too, because I got to tell you, even with me working at the hospital, I still feel like I'm way overpaying for what I'm getting, which is really weird too, because one of the reasons why I got the job at the hospital, because I figured that I work at a hospital, so my health coverage has got to be good. I work in a hospital. Didn't turn out that way. So
yeah.
So what are some of the problems that you're having? I mean, you have an amazing product here, obviously. I'm going to say that right up front there. What problems have you come across, say, in the last 6 months or so with your business? Have you had any struggles?
Yeah, I would say is getting the word out there. So I've been, networking. I've been meeting people. I've been meeting people in person and virtually. And I haven't paid for leads or anything yet. So it's just me creating something where I'm consistent on social media and I'm consistent within my own networks and my different groups of people. So I would say continuing to get the word out there would be one thing that I see an opportunity for growth.
Okay. So getting the word out there, letting people know where you are and who you are and what you provide.
Mhm.
Yeah. What else? Is there anything else that's kind of bugging you? And as far as what you're doing?
I would say that would be the biggest. That would be the biggest thing. Yeah. I am starting to get referrals from people who I don't even know who they are. And so that just started
Oh,
happening on some
organic.
left.
Yes, that's great.
Yes. And they're like, I'm like, what was your name again? And who referred you? And they're like, so and so. I said, huh. In my head, I have no idea who that person is. So that's happened. And it's starting to happen over the past like month or so, which is great. And I think at this season with open enrollment, we don't have open enrollment. People can join at any time, but it's on people's minds now. So, I think they're like, I remember Jen. So I'm starting to get people coming back from marketing that I did months ago or at the beginning of the year is when I really started to push this. Yeah.
Okay. There's really nothing else that's bugging you as far as what can possibly help you along? Wow.
It's getting the word out there to more people.
That's actually pretty good. Usually I come up with that like 3 or 4 or 5 things, but only having the one thing, that's actually pretty awesome. That means you're doing a great job with whatever you're doing. So
appreciate it. Yeah. So, it's been fun.
So you're doing open events. I mean, personal events. You're going to social media, is trying to get out, and that kind of aspect. What else are you doing?
Yeah, so I have not been consistent on social media. I mean, it's a free tool that I have not been marketing. I mean, even in, groups that we're both in, I can market it way more in there and just remind people and stay top of mind. And I haven't. So what I actually, as we're talking, what I'm thinking is like to create that social media calendar and say, hey, Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, or, whatever it is, like to actually set up a structure such that it happens. It's like, I was just at, the mastermind retreat and they were talking about setting up your social media calendar, even like the week before or the month before. So I'm not thinking about what to post. I just spend a little bit of time on all the posts, save them, and then have them go out. So I think that's something to implement as we're just talking.
So what kind of posts would you have? I mean, what would the posts actually look like? If I were to go on, say, Twitter or something like that, what would you actually have? I mean, obviously it's going to have your name and your logo and that kind of thing, but what would you actually put in that post to make people understand who you are?
Yeah, I mean, I could ask questions. I could ask engagement questions. I've seen some things flop and some things actually get traction. So I think I'm still at the point where it's what is going to get people's attention. So are you a business owner looking to attract top talent? Have you ever wanted to leave your 9 to 5, but like benefits are blocking you? Like different things like that. Like I could brainstorm different ideas like that to see what would actually get the engagement, or paying too much for healthcare, or knocking on wood, hoping nothing happens. Like, what if there was a solution type thing? So those are just some things that I could think of to post.
So as you're saying those things, I'm seeing 2 whole different types of postings that you're talking about. So you have one is, are you paying too much for benefits? And another one, do you want to keep top talent? Those to me sound like 2 different subjects that you can actually post about, because ultimately it's going to be about the same thing. It's going to be about the insurance, but you're attracting 2 different types of people, right? So you really, I feel that you really need to niche down on one of those 2 things at first, or split test them. See which one actually gets the most engagement. And then whatever the one has the most engagement is the one that you actually concentrate on. So, I mean, now for me, being an entrepreneur, I would be all over that in a second if I could. And I would definitely want to ask you more about that, because that is one of the main things why I still work at the hospital job that I do. It's to have that health coverage, because my wife has a lot of health issues and I don't want to stop that continuous coverage. So when I hear, do you want to have this coverage? That makes me want to turn my head. I don't know about the other one, because that's not me. I don't have, I don't have people that work underneath me. Yes. But I really feel that if you were to either concentrate on one of those 2 things, you would actually be able to increase some validity coming in, because you'll be niching down on one specific type of people.
Yeah. Yeah. They talked about too at this mastermind, at this retreat, how saying no to not, okay, maybe I'm going to put too many knots in there. Saying no to your non-ideal client is really allowing you to have more clients. But I thought, it's been almost like this lack mentality, I guess. Like, I don't want to exclude anyone. Therefore, you hear me talking about entrepreneurs and business owners. I mean, I can serve both 100%. Like I am a good fit for both because, they're in a similar category, but it's not being niche in my market.
Exactly. And that's a good point too, that they're trying to teach you. But I'll shorten it for you. Whenever you say no to something or someone, you're actually saying yes to something else. Okay. So you're saying yes to a specific time. You're saying yes to a specific thing. When you're saying no to, that's not within my zone of genius. That's not, I mean, it's there, but it's not really 100% there. It may be my zone of excellence, but it's not in my zone of genius. And your zone of genius is where you want to be at if you're going to market, efficiently. So you have to figure out which one you're going to say yes to, when you're going to say no to. And then after you say yes to the one thing and you build that up and you build that up and you build that up, now I have enough where I'm coming from over here where I am comfortable going over here and working on something that's going to be in my zone of excellence because my zone of genius is covered. So we really need what I feel you really need to do just that. You need to niche down on one of those two and concentrate on it. So I would, like I said before, I would split test them, see which one feels right to you. And then the one that feels right to you, that brings you the most abundance, that brings you the most clients, is the one you concentrate on most, and then start building that up.
Yeah. Cool.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it aligns with what I heard for sure.
So do you have any idea which one of those two you would think you would concentrate on more?
So I haven't done as much marketing to small businesses as I have solo entrepreneurs. So more of my clients are entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, all of that. So I would love to kind of, like you said, do a split test and see what I could drum up with the other one as well. Because, hey, I mean, yeah, I could help more people more quickly if I did business owners. So I'd be willing to try out both and see what kind of results I get.
So let's come up with a post for a business owner right here on the spot. What do you think you would put in a post for a business owner?
I actually had like a draft of something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to hear about that.
Let me see here. Let me see if I could find it. Oh, it's a little long.
You're looking at it now with a different eye, aren't you?
Yeah, well, this isn't necessarily focused on business owners. It says, what if you can have comprehensive healthcare at half the price without sacrificing quality of care? It's not as catchy. I mean, this was for a different intention. It wasn't for a post. What if you could attract, is this a brainstorming session or is it just me?
I'm thinking about this too. Don't worry.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you're leaving me on my own.
This for sure. I'm going to definitely put in my 2 cents if something hits me over the head. That's for sure.
Okay, great. I wasn't sure if I was on my own. What if you could? Brainstorming, so it doesn't have to be it. Like, what if you could attract top talent with healthcare? What if
I'm going to do something I don't normally do? Let me see here. I hope there's enough of these. All right. So do you know what these are?
Can you post it?
These are Post-it notes. Have you ever done a Post-it note brainstorm? No. Oh, you're going to love this. Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to pause the video just for a second. Okay. All right. So do you have your phone handy by chance or kind of close to you? Okay, here's the main person that we're talking about here right now is who? Who is our avatar? Who is the person that we're talking about right now?
Small business owners, anywhere from maybe 3 to 10 employees.
Okay. So I want you to set your alarm on your phone for 5 minutes. I've only done this with one other person, and she ended up having the name of her company and basically her everything came out of this session. So I don't do this too often. Okay. So in that 5 minutes, when we say go.
Oh, I need to start it over.
No,
Okay.
Don't yet. Don't do it yet. No.
Okay.
Just set it. Okay. So when I say go, I want you to start blurting out things that make you think of your avatar. Just single word, not too fast though, because I have to write them down on the sticky notes. But in this mishmash of information we're going to have here, you're going to come up with ideas for your posts, all kinds of stuff. Okay. And at the end, after we're done here, I'll send this video to you so you don't have to remember it right now because, that'd be kind of tough. Okay.
Sounds good.
Are you ready for this?
I'm just telling you words that remind me of my avatar.
That make you think of your avatar, and just any kind of words that make you think about the person that you're trying to sell this service to.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? Go.
Stressed.
Okay. So put that up.
Profit.
Here. Okay. Go ahead. Next.
Profits.
Profit. Okay. Go ahead. Next one.
Employees.
Good. Okay. What else?
Bottom line.
Good. What else?
Talent.
Good. Okay. What else?
Contribution.
What you said.
That.
Okay. Contribution for
growth.
What is that?
Growth.
Growth. What else?
Increased revenue.
Okay. What else?
High retention. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else?
Low turnover.
Okay. What else?
Health.
Of course, health. Good. What else?
Servant leader.
What is it again? Sorry.
Servant leader.
Good. What else?
Out of the box thinker. So free thinker, maybe.
Free thinker. Good. Now you're getting into some good stuff here. What else?
Options. Like they're options.
Options. Don't overthink it.
Okay.
You got to turn that editing brain off and just start spurting words out. You're thinking too hard. What else?
Yeah. Disruptor.
Good one. What else?
Family oriented.
Good.
Did I already say? I did say contribution, huh?
Yes.
Generous.
Good word. Generous. What else?
Visionary.
Good. What else?
Did I say solution focused?
No. Maybe, but it doesn't matter. Go ahead. What else?
Others oriented.
What is it again?
Others oriented.
Okay. What else?
Kind.
Excellent. What else?
Delegator.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. What else?
Massive expansion.
Ooh, massive expansion. Okay. What else?
Forward thinker.
Forward thinker.
Yep.
Good. What else?
Mm-hmm. Hmm. I don't know.
No,
Solution oriented, forward thinker, kind,
You can do it.
coming
There's
from
more.
a space of contribution. Oh, high ROI.
Good one. Good. That's a good one. What else?
Give to grow.
Say again. Give to grow. Good. I had to go to the pink ones here. Sorry. Okay. You got a lot more than I thought you would. That time? Good.
Yeah.
Time for me to run out of sticky notes. Okay.
So good.
All right. You came up with a lot of keywords here that you can use in all your postings. Every one of these you can use in a post. But now what we need to do is organize these in some kind of form or fashion. So it looks a little more stable. So it looks like there's like some kind of steps happening or something along the. So let's see. We'll go forward thinker. Visionary is good. Those kind of go together. I like family oriented. Let's see. Solution focus. We're going to put here. We're going to put kind down here for now. I'm going to put profit with visionary because it seems like entrepreneur style. Visionary is profit, things that are kind of entrepreneur style. High ROI, I would put there too. Disruptor. Disruptor is interesting to me. That's one of the words I kind of like. Why? Disruptor. High return, I would put that in ROI. That kind of mean the same thing. Growth. Here, delegator. Stress is a feeling. Kind is a feeling. I'm going to put health with family oriented because that's kind of what we're talking about is health and family, right? Does that make sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Increase revenue. I'm going to put that over here with entrepreneurship. Put talent here for now. I might move that around. Employee talent. So we're going to put an employer with talent. The free thinker. I'm going to put with talent because I think the talent and free thinker are pretty close. If you have something that you want to add, or if you think, hey, I think this goes better over there, let me know. Okay. Bottom line, I think it's going to go with entrepreneur stuff. Generous is kind of a feeling. Massive expansion, entrepreneur. Delegator. I keep coming across delegator for something. Others oriented. I'm going to put that with family. Where did I put family? Growth, we'll put with entrepreneur. Interesting. Okay. So we got disruptor, delegator, low turnover, I think is an entrepreneur. Options. Okay. Give to grow, I'm going to put with family. I think I did that already. Okay. So I'm seeing like an entrepreneur side here to this. These are like entrepreneur keywords that you come up with. Different types of people like talented, free thinker, and employers. You have some feelings, some emotions, times. You have stressed, you have generous, different types of emotions that you can put in your posts to convey what you're kind of people that you're kind of dealing with. And then I have like family, health. These are kind of warm, fuzzy words. I want to call that. Now there's a couple I'm not sure about here. delegator was one of them. I kept coming across delegator for some reason. I didn't know where to put that. So where do you think you would put delegator at?
I think I would put it in the entrepreneurial side, the left side.
Okay, why is that?
Because it would be a person who, like, if a business, and I'm just thinking if a business owner is so busy, they can't even consider bringing on something else. They're going to see the value in potentially bringing on healthcare and give it to someone in the business who can make the decision and like learn about it and stuff. Because I think one of the things is that business owners are so busy, they can't find the time to do something, but this would really impact their business and save them thousands and thousands of dollars in the long run and increase their profits. So give it to someone else who can do it.
And time.
Yeah.
Never forget about time. Time is the one thing that entrepreneurs don't have a whole lot of because they're doing so many other things. If they have to find ways of saving that time so they don't have to deal with this stuff, that's going to give them more of an opportunity to do what's in their zone of genius. If it's not within their zone of genius, delegate it out to somebody else.
Yeah.
Okay. Disruptor. Why did you say disruptor? Do you have any idea why we said that?
Yeah, I mean, it would need to be someone like it would go with like forward thinker. So, I mean, a forward thinker isn't just thinking about now, like, gosh, I'm going to have to pay X amount of money. They're disrupting like the norm, right? They need to be a forward thinker because our solution is out of the box. It's not traditional. It's literally a disruption to the insurance industry. So it's a mindset where they would be open to it.
All right. Good. So I'm going to put that one with free thinker, talent, employees, and disruptor. Does that make sense? You could say no, it's okay.
Yeah, I think I would put employees somewhere else, like with the family, because they're like thinking about the employees on the right side by the families and health.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense because, yeah, okay, that's the employees, the families, the employees, and the people that work together. Okay, that makes sense. Servant leader.
Yeah, that's their heart. They're actually considering what would be a blessing to somebody else versus just thinking about themselves. So it like really, yeah. So it's the mindset and the heart.
So would you put that in the warm fuzzies? Maybe?
Yeah. Stress doesn't go there, but yeah.
Yeah, stress is a warm fuzzy.
That's kind of like the solution. That's like yeah.
Okay. So how about options?
Options. Where do we put like forward thinker and stuff?
Was that free thinker
or disruptor? Oh, I think it goes with the disruptor and. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And where do we put contributor?
It would be with servant leader, kind and generous. They're a contributor. They contribute to people.
Okay. Solution focused.
Servant leader.
Okay. So the only one we really haven't really found a home for was stressed. Do we have to find a home for it? No. We could even put it in its own category because technically, if you really think about it, everything that we do here is a stress reliever. Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So we have, in an entrepreneur style, we have forward thinker, increase revenue, visionary growth, bottom line profit, high ROI, massive
expansion.
Thank you. In my own handwriting. Okay.
It's okay.
Low turnover and delegator. Does that all make sense for that particular avatar?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we have this avatar who's a free thinker, talented, has options, and a disruptor. That could be a whole nother avatar, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we have, let's see, where is it? Others oriented, family oriented, health, give to grow, employees. What would you think of that? What does that make you think of?
They're thinking of others. Like they're thinking of how they can actually they're giving something to someone such that like the employee is growing, but that also helps them grow. It's like reaping what you sow type of a thing. Like if I sow into my employees, they're going to reap benefits, and so am I along the way.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I like that. Then servant leader, kind, generous. These are all the warm, fuzzy words that you came up with. I didn't come up with any of these. This is all you. Okay.
Yeah.
So what I want you to do now with this information that I'm going to send this to you, if you haven't started writing stuff down already, is to come up with posts that match these particular people, these subjects, and use these keywords that you came up with in those posts.
Cool.
That'll actually, and this will last you a really, really long time for your posts.
It will. I think I've got the whole year set up.
There you go. That's the idea. That's why you do a brain dump like this, right?
That's awesome. Yeah.
So you can even, I'm going to tell you how to cheat a little bit. Throw some of these keywords into AI and say, hey, make posts out of this. Boom.
Yeah.
Right?
That's awesome. Yeah, I was thinking about that as we were about to get started. Would you be willing to take an actual picture of that and send it to me?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. 100%.
That'd be awesome. Okay, cool.
I'll email it to you. Or do you want me to send it to you? Do you have a social media you'd rather have it on, or just a picture's cool? Or
I mean, it doesn't, no, whatever's easier. We've communicated on Facebook Messenger. That's perfect.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. How do you feel?
That's good. It feels like I have some anchors to start with.
Good.
Yeah, I appreciate going through this stuff.
You can do this yourself with sticky notes. I use this to kind of brainstorm speeches. I use this to think about podcast episodes, all kinds of things. And it's just a way to get everything out, to disorganize it and then organize into actual thoughts. Because as long as you turn off your editing brain and you have your free thinking brain working, this is the kind of stuff you can come up with. And that's exactly what you did,
yeah.
Jen.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. How else can I serve you? Is there something else that you'd like to? I mean, now that you know that we can accomplish something like this, right? What else do you need help with?
Just getting the word out there. And this is one way I could do it. Yeah. So any entrepreneurs or business owners, just getting the word out there. That's it. This is great.
What have you been doing at this point? Let's see. What have you been doing at this point to get the word out there besides social medias?
Reaching out to contacts, to friends, to, like I said, going in person and networking, and creating strategic partnerships with people who do business with business owners. So I've been getting referrals that way, which has been really nice as well.
So when you say you meet me at one of these engagements, how do you bring that up? What do you say to those people when you want to tell them what you do?
I ask them about them. I see what they're up to. And then, typically it's a networking event. So most people ask, what do you do? And I tell them. And they get excited. And then we get to follow up and connect and build a relationship. And yeah. So through that, I've been asked to be on a couple of people's podcasts to share what I'm up to their audiences. Because, it adds a lot of value. And it's a solution. And they want to be a solution for their audience. Because when they're a solution for their audience, it just elevates their own brand. So, yeah.
Okay. Have you thought about your own podcast?
I haven't until this past weekend. When Angel spoke and, shared the value of it. So, I was considering doing something maybe a little bit a handful of maybe shorter segments. So I have value to be able to add to like my potential clients and my network and my community, like something that would be educational and beneficial and stuff like that. So
Okay.
yeah,
That's good. If you need help doing that, I can help you with that.
awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. I think you still have a lot that you can do, but this is definitely a good start. This will get you across the start line. This will start to get the juices flowing in your head. Like, you can accomplish this, but maybe I can do this too. Or maybe, this doesn't feel good, but maybe instead of doing this, I can do that. Things along those lines. And I think I really feel that you have a lot going for you already, but I think you have a lot that you can put on top of that.
Yeah. Always room for growth.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, thank you,
Yeah.
DJ Scoop.
Welcome. All right, I'm going to stop.
Thank you for listening to the coaching edition of the Undiscovered Entrepreneur, brought to you by Doing It Today Coaching. If you want to get across the start line, contact me, DJ Scoob, at doingittodaycoaching@gmail.com. Say the words "do it now" for a free 2-hour discovery call to see how I can help you in your entrepreneur adventure. Art and graphics by Elaine Wilson, supported by my Patreons, Brian Briggs of Ocean Tree Creative and Oliver Siegel of Anal, and hosted by me, DJ Scoob. Click the show notes below for more information. And remember, I can, I am, I will, and I'm doing it today. As a worker of 2 full-time jobs, running a podcast and coaching, every minute counts in my day-to-day. It's hard to be consistent in any of my social medias. And at this point, I cannot hire a social media manager. Pinnacle AI to the rescue! I've been using Pinnacle AI for a couple of weeks now and seeing big improvements in my outreach and consistency in all my social medias. Do you want to save time and increase your productivity too? Go to tuepodcast.net/AI for more information. Save yourself time and grow your brand. Try it now and see what it can do for you.